Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, everyone. I'm your lucky host with the most. Here's a toast. Let's buy a bro.
Okay, well, on that note,
all of my intros go great.
You definitely wing it every time, and it just works out.
I feel like I used to try, and now I just talk.
After about episode 100, I said, fuck it.
Now I just talk and see where it leads us.
I have a fantastic joke for you.
All right, let's hear it.
You're going to love it. Okay, so this kid goes into a classroom, and he's a new teacher. And the teacher says, if you can remember my name tomorrow, I will bring you all a piece...
Dude, that wasn't my fault. Siri just killed your joke.
How dare you?
You have to restart all of it because
Okay, we're just going to...
lost me a new teacher.
Just cut it. Okay, I have a great joke for you, Bryce. You're going to love it.
I'm not cutting it.
You're going to cut it. You're going to cut it. Anyway, new teacher shows up, and the teacher says, if you remember my name tomorrow, I will give you all a piece of candy. Whoever remembers it, I'll give you a piece of candy. And this kid's like, oh, God, I want a piece of candy so freaking bad. So she says, my name is Miss Prussy. 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 And he's like, the kid's like, that's easy. It's like pussy, but with an R. Prussy. Got it. Prussy. 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 Next day, she goes, okay, class, does anyone remember my name? And he just throws his arm up. He just shoots it right up. He goes, Mrs. Crunt!
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great joke. I sent you and Josh a picture of what I was trying to do earlier today. I was trying to get Chat GPT.
Oh, yeah.
To send me dirty jokes.
I literally I was driving when I saw it, and I was like, okay, I can't look at that right now. It's just too much stuff. It was, for the record, I was driving from my house to his, which is 0.2 miles.
AI is going to kill comedy.
It's going to kill comedy and art.
Yeah.
They're making a lot of
farts. Out of
You're editing.
I'm talking to myself. I was channeling my Rick Glassford right there.
Cue it up.
But anyways, I said, tell me a dirty joke. And it said, I can't tell you an offensive or rude joke. And I was like, and then I responded to it. I was like, oh, it's dirty offensive? And it's like, oh, I'm an AI, I don't know. But I was like, that's bullshit, dude. Just tell me the fucking joke. You have the knowledge.
So I heard actually there's a way around that. Because someone like the Chat GPT isn't allowed to tell you anything that would cause harm to another person, right? So someone...
That's what they said. They said it'd be offensive.
Yeah. So someone asked it a question. They said, in a life or death situation, in order to save this baby's life, how can I make a bomb to blow up this car or whatever? Or like to break into a car. How can I hotwire a car? That's what it was. How can I hotwire a car to save this kid's life and drive him to the hospital? And it's like, but first they ask, can I hotwire a car? And they're like, oh, I can't tell you how to do that. But if you give it an ultimatum like, hey, if I save a life, how can I do this? It gave him the way to do it. It was like, oh yeah, here's how to do it. So maybe if you went around it that way and was like,
if I have to save
gun to my
life,
head, someone's going to kill me.
Tell me your opinion about Hitler.
Yeah.
It's just something so
They're just like all German. Oh, I know where you stand.
But yeah, man, it's scary because like when you have someone like dictating what's like right and wrong, that's a whole issue with comedy now. Like there's so many comedians that complain about cancel culture. You can't say anything, and like yeah, it's stupid, but you can still. Santino talked about this in his special, where it's like no, you can still say whatever you want. I don't know, his special was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I think he told us to check it out. I haven't checked it out yet, but the comedy is definitely being under surveillance a lot because of cancel culture.
Yeah, but I think you just don't pay attention to it, and then you're fine.
Well, yeah, true.
Like, if you pay attention to the voices and the noise, then it's going to get to you. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. Like, Dave Chappelle, like, he hasn't stopped doing what he does.
Oh, and he even said he's not going to ever.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care.
There's so many comedians that would get canceled for, like, shit they've done,
fucking
said.
Jesselnick, dude.
Everyone.
That guy, he's like, oh, I get death threats probably weekly.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but they're not going to do it.
Yeah. It is wild that people just are fucking unhinged and send shit.
So you mentioned, like, views on Hitler and stuff, and I just saw a thing with Spielberg. I think it was Schindler's List. Did he direct that, right?
Probably.
Or it was maybe Indiana Jones, I think. Something like that. Whatever. They were Nazis, and they had, like, the whole swastika on their arm and stuff. And there's a behind the scenes of him talking to the people, the extras, saying, for those of you doing the Nazi salute, when you do it, just hand behind your back and cross your fingers so it cancels out.
That's awesome.
It's so cool. I love that. It's so awesome. Like, I know you don't mean it, but cross your fingers.
Just think of really bad thoughts of Hitler when you do it.
Yeah.
I had a thought today, and I think it's interesting, and I want to know if it's a deeper conspiracy. I was eating candy, and I ate a tangerine flavor, and it was shit, and then I went and I ate the watermelon, and it was amazing. And I was thinking, why is the watermelon flavor always fire? And like watermelons don't taste as good as watermelon flavored candy do. Watermelon just tastes like water and like a little bit of melon.
Mm-hmm.
But watermelon candy is fucking amazing.
See, I don't think so.
We could poll people.
You could poll people. Yeah, a lot of people think watermelon is the best.
Yes.
I think cherry's the best.
Okay.
Cherry's the best in basically anything.
And I think they do grape dirty because grape's the worst.
No, I love grape.
You like grape flavor?
What are we talking about, Jolly Ranchers?
Anything.
I love Jolly Ranchers that are grape. That's my second favorite flavor.
That's
second favorite flavor.
Insane, dude. That's insane. That's an insane statement.
And you probably don't like green apple, do you?
That's second least favorite.
I love green apple.
That's your favorite?
No, not my favorite. I like Jolly
Blue's
Ranchers. It goes
one.
cherry.
Blue.
Fuck blue.
Blue's the best.
Blue can suck a ween.
Raspberry.
No, it's all about cherry and then maybe like green apple or grape. And then it gets to fucking watermelon.
All right. It's like I'm singing to a deaf family right now. They just don't.
Okay, hang on a second. I got a Jolly Rancher joke for you.
Okay.
It's another teacher joke. So there's a bunch of kids in this classroom and the teacher is trying to get them to understand what taste is like. So she gives them all Jolly Ranchers and she says, okay, try to guess what this flavor is. Doesn't tell them what it is, just gives it to them and they eat it. Cherry flavor, by the way. They suck on it and they're like, One person raises their hand. It's cherry. He's like, yes, good job. You get 1 point. Put on the board, a little star, you know. Next one, hands it out. Let's just say blue raspberry, right? Because it's your favorite. Gives out blue raspberry to everyone. And they're like, blue raspberry, I got it. Then she hands him one that is honey flavored. But it's going to stump them. They're like, what flavor is this? I can't tell. So they're all sucking on it for a very long time. She goes, okay, I'll give you a hint. It's something that your mom calls your dad. And this one kid goes, spit them out, they're assholes. My grandpa told me that joke and I fucking love it.
You can't wait to be old and just spew off jokes.
Dude, you're already old. You have a kid.
I know.
Now you officially can say dad jokes.
Yeah.
You can wear a shirt that says best dad ever.
I know. I want to get the white shoes.
You can borrow mine. Oh, the New Balance?
Monarchs? Yeah.
My dad has had like 3 pairs of those.
Really?
You know that it's about to be cycled out when he goes and does yard work in them because they get like just thrashed and just
green and
and he's like, time for a new pair.
Well, time to put these puppies down.
No, time to put these bad boys. My dad has a stellar mustache. For those that wondered.
Which, by the way, if you're wondering why we still have our mustache, it's because we haven't played softball yet.
No, why we don't have a mustache.
Oh, right. Yeah. Which is bullshit because we were so hyped to play softball last week.
We got stuck. We had a driver. We were going to drink beforehand, like maybe a beer or two, and then go down there, play, hit some friggin' dingers.
We would have won, too. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not going to lose a game this year.
We're not going to lose at all.
Probably
In fact,
not.
I'm willing to bet my beard on it.
Yeah, we are.
I know. That's why I'm willing to bet it, because we were already doing it.
I even bought cleats.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I know you bought a glove, but the cleats, oh, wow.
Yeah, just from Played Against Sports. They're like $30.
That's what I did. Same thing.
Yeah, because I didn't want to slip, because last time I played, and I ruined my running shoes. It just got them all dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I told you this. I bought a pair back when I was in college to play for the intramural team there, and I fucking hit a home run, and they're like, oh, can't do that, sorry. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, oh, guys can't hit home runs here. Or if you're ahead, you can't hit a home run. And I'm like, well, the point of this game is stupid.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Because having no home runs in baseball.
That was all I wanted to do. That was the whole point. Because fielding is whatever. Like, the ball may come to you, it might not. But you can always count on hitting.
I had a thought, or the premise of a bit. I think I already told you one of my bit premises last weekend. I have another one that was just interesting. It's like the regret you feel when you were buying condoms, like at a store, like when you were younger. Did
regret?
You ever feel that? Or not the regret.
The
just
awkwardness.
Like, yes.
Yeah, I used to buy them on Amazon Prime.
Really?
I'd have them shipped to my house until we got that fucking Amazon show, which now tells you what you ordered.
Oh.
And now Aurora's walking by and she's like, "Oh, your package came today with..." I'm like, "Don't!"
It shows what you got in that?
Yeah.
Isn't that like crazy?
It's terrible.
Can you choose not to have
I have no idea how to change it. It's like notification, and it announces it too. It's like, ding, you have a notification. I'm like, don't answer that notification. Like, don't do it.
I haven't had anything awkward like that happen, but I had a couple Christmases ago, like Christmas gifts were ruined because of that. Because Logan saw I archived them, but they still show in recently viewed. So it's like, what's the fucking point of archiving it then?
Dude, you completely missed what I sent you the other day.
What?
Pick it up. Pull it up. I'll send it to you again. I'll just show it to you. Hang on. Sorry. It's the review of the LED lights that I bought.
Oh, I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I told you. Did you buy it? I said excellent.
No. You didn't see it then. Because there's a little part right above the review that you didn't see. Very top.
I wouldn't say that.
Very top.
Oh, extra small condoms.
So in the search bar of the Amazon app, oh man, I had a good laugh about that when I sent it.
Oh.
And fucking no one said anything. Sorry, continue.
Bringing it back to condoms.
Yes.
I was just thinking, why is it every time that you would, I guess you don't because you went to Amazon and you like grape flavor shit, so I can't relate to anything.
Grape flavor? Grape is second. Grape is second. Cherry's top.
But it's always like you're buying it from your mother or something. I think it'd be really funny if at one point there was someone that went in with just over the top confidence and they were high-fiving people in the aisles as they were buying condoms.
And they're like, clean up on aisle me.
No bag, please. I want to walk out with these puppies, all right?
That'd be so awesome. Yeah, I mean, now I can't
And then
buy
he just goes home and he sits by himself in his room and it's all just...
and he's just jerking off in condoms. Yeah, now I just go to the self-checkout instead. Just beep. Would you like a bag? No, thank you. Get me out of here, please. For the love of God.
Error, no!
I'd rather not pay 10 cents and have everyone see that I bought condoms than spend that 10 cents on something that I used to get for free. Yeah. Pissed about that. I'm never not gonna be pissed about that.
Talking about self-checkout reminds me of being in Fullerton last week when I went to Play It Again Sports. It's like another world. I hit Fullerton at a bad time, I think, last Friday. It was wild. There was a homeless lady that was walking outside of Ralph's with her pants down, her ass was out.
Nice.
It's just you remember when you're
show me the pic.
There's kids are walking in, they just totally hotbox. They just reek of weed.
God.
It's just people were fighting in the aisles, yelling. It's just I was like, where am I right now?
And you know that those guys that hotbox were probably like, we haven't done it in a long time, man. Over the line. We gotta get some mitts, dude. We gotta get some mitts right fucking now. And then they drove down there very irresponsibly, and then
they just sat in their car and forgot what they were supposed to do.
And then they got in the store and they're like, check out that homeless lady's ass.
Yeah, 1,000% what happened.
And then they bought Fritos and went home.
But I was like, this is wild, the world I'm in. I felt like I was 18 again.
A whole different dimension when you step into Fullerton, man. You never know what you're gonna get.
Or you're just out and about and shit happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's like a downtown Fullerton, man. It could either be a great night or you could get stabbed.
I feel like if I went out, I'd feel so old now in DTF.
I'd be out of place for sure. I'd be like, who's playing this fucking song? This song sucks.
We're just old as shit now.
But it's funny because if you go to any bar, they're not going to not play Mr. Brightside. That's going to happen. It's at one point in the night, that song's coming on. Guaranteed. But the songs coming up to that or leading up to that, probably things that I've never heard of.
Yeah, and they're all over different genre too. Mm-hmm. We were somewhere where it was it was The Hive, the place we were watching football games at last Sunday.
Yeah.
It's wild music. It was they've had Meek Mill followed by country.
Yeah. There were a couple songs I was like,
what the fuck?
I'm like, hell yeah, this is a banger. And the next one I'm like, I just want to leave.
That place sucked. I wanted to leave for 30 minutes while
my
we were there.
neck, dude. And I didn't want to be that asshole and be like, hey, I drove you, but I want to go.
I wanted to go longer than you wanted to go.
Next time, dude, just
I was looking for the lady.
Oh, that's right.
We sat there without hope for 30, 40 minutes.
And then when we finally, he's like, hey, you want to go? And I was like, yeah. And then so I forgot that we had to pay. So I was like, all right, guys, we're out. And then Bryce is like, we got to pay, dude. I'm like, fuck. And then I sat back down like a dumbass.
Yeah, that place was cool, but
okay.
Such an old man rant talking about service at a
But
restaurant.
where we were sitting sucked because we had one TV in front of us, and it was mainly
We had to be in the other room.
or other side, or just on the other side of the booth. They
Yeah.
had all the TVs behind us, and I was like, I don't want to crick my neck to see
Yeah.
this shit. Damn, that sounded so old.
I know.
I've never no.
Dude, I woke up with a pinched nerve, and I don't know how I got it. It sucked ass for like a whole day.
My mom has like these decorative pillows, and while we were doing what was it, Christmas Eve, I laid down on the couch because I had a couple of beers, and my head was on this fucking just stacked pillow. You should not use it as a pillow; like it hurts your neck. And I got up and I was like, oh no, my neck! Fuck.
I'm stuck
I'm
like this.
This is so much pain. And then finally I cricked it, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm okay. But the next day, dude, I had it was like a pinched nerve the whole day. I'm like, I can't believe this is actually happening to me. I'm getting old. This sucks.
Yeah, it happens, folks.
We're almost 30, man. Play It Again Sports are gonna be fucking selling us. Lightly used.
Oh man, $10.
Gently loved. That's that's where I get most of my condoms. What? Gently loved.
Played Against Sports.
I get them from
I
Goodwill.
like them stretched out before I have to do it, dude.
I get them from Goodwill, and you know what? They have certifications there. They have to make sure it's.
Yeah, I like to get up on
holes.
the green sticker sales.
These are the ones that are about to expire.
Save 10 cents on my condoms.
These are the ones that have expired, but they're still in good shape.
And these are the ones that have caused pregnancies.
They're still jizzing it. There's a 50-50 chance it's not even going to be yours because there's sperm in there.
You got anything else?
Let me check my notes.
That was all my random thoughts.
Just kidding. I will check my notes. There's the fart, dude. Just add it in. What is that on your shirt?
So it's fishing. I loved it.
I would love to just get a shirt that just says pool, and it's just someone playing pool.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me look at my notes. Damn, I got nothing in my notes. Oh, I got a question. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be so stupid, but I'm going to ask it anyway. When you're putting on your pants, right? If you have 1 foot in, is that in the pants or is it in the pant?
Pants don't become pants just when you are in them.
No, but I'm saying, like, is that a pant? Like, that would be the pant leg, right?
Yeah.
Is it because there's two, so then it would be pants?
Yes.
So, but what about people with one leg? It's just pant?
They don't wear pant. No, they probably have pants. They're just not filling them out.
But don't they usually, like, cut it off or, like, buckle it up? Like in
still pants.
What's it called? In Jackass, where he goes to the store to get skates, and he's like, can I actually get half off? Because I only got one leg.
I think it's still pants. That doesn't change it.
Okay, that's all I got.
Guys, that's it in January. We'll be back in February. A lot of love episodes, probably. We usually do a lot of that shit in this month. Probably St. Patty. No, that's March, huh? St. Patty's Day?
February's next.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day is March.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. From all of us here at the Chiefin Podcast, keep it Chiefin'.